Hi guys, Jerry here from Business English Now, and let's take your English skills to the next level. As you can see here, I have written a lot of information, but it's actually quite simple. So let's get right to it because I want you guys to master this. And I have one quick tip at the end in terms of body language for when you meet someone. Okay, I see this mistake so often, and I hope that everybody that watches this video can correct this. So at the end of the video, if I remember, I will remember. I'm gonna give you this tip. Let's go right into it. Check this out. Useful phrases, right? When you are going to introduce yourself, you say, "Hi, I'm Jerry," right? But sometimes people say, but when do I use my first name and last name? Or when do I use only my last name? Easy. When you first meet someone, if you're the one that have to talk first, you have to assess the situation. Are you meeting a CEO? Are you meeting a potential client? Are you meeting someone that you have never met before? If any of these rules fit, I would suggest you use your first and last name, right? So, if I haven't met anyone or if I'm meeting the CEO, "Hi, I'm Jerry Tavares." Simple. The person will normally come back and say, "I am John Smith." "Nice to meet you, Mr. Smith." And then you would say, "So when do I call him Mr. Smith or when do I call him John?" That is a good question. So here's the answer. The answer is you wait for them. If it's a client, right? If it's a client, you wait for them to say, "Call me John," right? Or if they speak to you and they say, "Hey, Jerry, what do you think about next year's sales projections?" He used my first name. So that means I can use his first name as well. So if any of these two things happen in the conversation, then you're allowed to use the first name. Before then, do not use it. So let's go to the other extreme. When do I use the first name? Well, if it's a colleague, if it's someone that I have spoken to before on the phone or via email, then it is normal to speak to this person on a first name basis. Unless again it's the CEO, right? And the CEO has not given you permission to call him by his first name, right? That is the rule that I go by and that I tell all my clients to follow. There are different rules. You can break them. Rules are meant to be broken. But I suggest that you stay on that format. So, it is so easy. "Hi, I'm Jerry. Nice to meet you." And so on, right? But this is how the conversation goes. "Hi, I'm Jerry." "Hi, I'm John." "Nice to meet you, John." "Nice to meet you too, Jerry." Can I get you a cup of coffee? Can I get you something to drink, John?" Right? Now we are opening the doors and saying, "Hey, would you like to have something to drink? A coffee, a tea, if it's early in the morning." Here in Germany, I would say a beer, but don't offer any of your clients a beer unless you are comfortable with that. So let's go now into emails. Formal emails, easy. "Dear Mr. Smith," "Dear Mr. Bell," "Dear Mrs. Lucas." I don't know, I just made that up, right? Let's go to the informal side, right? And this has no rule. You can say, "Hi, John," "Hello, John," "Hey," it's very informal. Um, if you don't want to be too formal with the formal, you can say, Dear John, right? You're still being formal, but not too formal. So you are in between very formal and actually informal, okay? Dear John, Dear Lucy, I would like to invite you to our next meeting that will take place in Spain, en España, Barcelona, right? Let's go into the closing. Now, how do I close an email? Remember, the paragraph is very important. Every paragraph has to have a topic. Do not mix topics in one paragraph. 2, don't make it too long, right? So here we go. Sincerely, kind regards, warm regards. Many people don't like using this. Best wishes. My suggestion, sincerely, kind regards, best wishes. That's it. Informal, closing. Best, Jerry. All the best. Greetings. Cheers. I don't use that. Talk later. That is very informal, okay? Only use that with your colleagues. Okay, so now we have gone through some of the phrases, meeting people, emails, formal and informal, and we're halfway. Let's talk about talking on the phone. This is an interesting one. I will move to this side. I know what you're thinking. This guy is crazy. I know. Here we go. So this is the conversation of two people speaking on the phone. So remember, I am making the phone call. So I am A, right? This is how it goes if I am making the phone call. I am picking up the phone. I pick it up. I dial the number, and I want to speak to Mr. Bell. This is Jerry Tavares. May I speak with Mr. Bell, please? One moment, please. I will put you through, says B, right? So then I go again. Sorry. Then B comes back, Mrs. B comes back, and then she says, Mrs. Tavares? I'm sorry, but Mr. Bell is in a meeting at the moment. Would you like to leave a message? Yes. Could he call me back? Did you catch that? You caught that, huh? Could he call me back? Of course, Mr. Tavares. Does he have your number? Yes, he has my number. Okay, I'll give him your message. I'll give him your message. So this is how it goes down, right? But this is the most important thing, right? It's the first impression. Now, check this out. Everybody tells you that when you are going to talk on the phone, the first thing that you have to do is, you guessed it, smile. You see? But this is sometimes difficult and fake. I wouldn't call it fake, but it's a cheap tactic. This is a cheap tactic. So this is what I like to do. Again, before I am going to make the phone call, I get myself excited. I said, you know what? I am going to call this person, and I don't know who she is, I don't know who the secretary is, but I will talk to her, and I would like to get to know her. She must be a very nice person, and I know that she's going to help me out. Right? This is what I'm thinking behind. And I say, well, I think she's a really nice person, and maybe it will be a really nice conversation. Let's try to have a nice conversation. This is what I tell myself, no matter how stressful I am, no matter if it's the first time I'm calling someone. This is what I tell myself. Why? Because I want to be in a good mood. I just don't want to go, "Hi, can I please speak to Mr. Bell?" It doesn't sound right, right? Opposed to me being excited, right? Like how I am right now talking to you. And I say, "Good morning. This is Jerry Tavares. Can I please speak to Mr. Bell?" This sounds totally different because I am excited. I am energetic. It doesn't matter if it's 6 in the morning, well, 8 o'clock in the morning, right? You transmit this energy, right? It's all about that energy. And I'm not a hippie, but you transmit this energy because it's very important for business. Remember, people do business with people that are like them or that they like, right? You have to like someone to work with this person, right? Or to do business with this person. You have to like this person. So this is what makes it special. So I hope this was informational for you. Here's a tip. So, are you ready? Here we go. When you are going to meet someone, right? This is from what I spoke at the beginning. When you're going to meet someone, I see this happening all the time. And sometimes I just get crazy because I cannot, whatever. Let's not get into that. But this is it. So when you're going to meet someone, I want you to shake the hands and look at the person's eyes for as long as you can tell what eye color they have, right? So I know a lot of the times people feel uncomfortable making eye contact. I know, depends on the culture. So let's say that the culture doesn't have a problem. You look at them, you looking at them in the eyes. So you shake the hands, and then you say, "Hi." Blue eyes, right? "Hi," green eyes. "Hi," brown eyes, right? And this is how you do it. Of course, you don't say it out loud. You say it in your head, right? This is how you can tell. So maybe 2 seconds maximum. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And this tells the person that you took a second to acknowledge them, to make sure you know that they are there, that they are important. Because a lot of the times, this is what happens. "Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi." The eyes are everywhere else, and it's like, yes, let's get this over with. Let's finish this. And this creates a bad, image about you, because you should be there to make sure that everybody is well taken care of, right? You're there for business, but you are also there to make a great impression. So the way you make a great impression is by acknowledging the person. And it's that simple. So I want you to write on the comments below and let me know which was your favorite thing, or if you have actually any questions. My name is Jerry Tavares, and this has been episode 1, video 2. No, sorry, series 1, episode 2 of Business English Now. So I hope to see you on the next video. Please comment below what you think or shoot me an email. I am available. Until the next time, I'll see you later.